Good morning and welcome to Made in USA. I hope everybody doing all right this morning, man. So I just got a call this morning from an old teammate, and the discussion was about making decisions, right? And jobs, like job choices. And he is a retired military cat. He was a contractor for a while in Afghanistan, and um, he was a Marine, and he's trying to find out what to do next, right? And I hope when I have discussions with you and I talk to you that hopefully what I'm saying fills your cup. That's my analogy of, of what my effort is. It's not only to find myself and follow my dreams, but it is to, if I am having a discussion with somebody, I'd like for that discussion to fill your cup, not to take from your cup. I want to pour into you and have you pour into me, if that makes sense. And what we talked about was choices of what you do when somebody tells you you're overqualified. Hmm. You're overqualified for this position. And I was trying to find the correct cup filling response to what overqualified means. So one would guess that an employer is looking for somebody that is driven, that is hardworking, that is honest, that is willing to learn, works well with little or no supervision, and shows up on time. What in the military they called be on time, be in the proper uniform of the day, and do what you're told, right? So, is being overqualified means that you can't do all of the aforementioned things, like you don't possess those abilities? Or is it a method of control? And I don't necessarily mean controlling the narrative. I mean, is if an employer can keep you in a box and you do just what he says to do, not necessarily do your job, but do what he says to do without question, that's not a part of being on time, being in the proper uniform of the day, and doing what you're told to do. And I'm not talking about at a stressful moment or when there is high volume. I'm talking about asking if there is a more efficient way of getting it done, because you never want to go to your supervisor with a complaint without having a solution to your complaint, right? So my rule was, if I've ever gone to my supervisor, it is, excuse me, there is an issue with accounting, and in order to approve accounting efficiency, why don't we do this rather than to do what we are doing now that is causing a backlog, or it's causing a delay, or it's causing a shortage because there's a more efficient way of getting it done. And that goes for leadership as well, right? Why would a employer tell you that you're overqualified? Is it because you know more than them? Or your abilities threaten the status quo? So my response to my buddy who called me this morning was, you have to go with your gut. You have to do what you love. You have to find what you love, and you have to push and drive toward what interests you, what makes you happy, what fills your cup. Because if you are in a what people refer to as a dead end job, there's no such thing as a dead end job. You're working, and you're working for the purpose of making a living, right? You're not working for a purpose of um, enjoying yourself. But that choice should be doing what drives you. You shouldn't open your eyes in the morning and say to yourself, oh man, I have to go here again. It should be something that inspires you, something that sparks your interest every day, right? I got a gnat that just won't leave me alone. Excuse me. So here's what I'll say: find your purpose, strive for something that gives you love. Do that, because that's what I'm gonna do. I got some boxes. That whole side of the garage is full. I'm still working on the other side of the garage over here, but I'm driving. I'm driving to what gives me joy, and I'm driving towards something that inspires me, that keeps me motivated. Find your motivation. That's a good starting point. What motivates you? Because what motivates me is service. There's no other way to say it. Um, Service drives me. There's nothing that gives me more joy than the happiness of helping somebody that needs me, that wants me there, that wants me to fill their cup on a daily basis. And if you are doing something that is not filling your cup, that is not inspiring you and sparking your interest, why are you doing it? Why don't you change it? Because change is good. It's not always the most comfortable, but it is good. It's good for you, right? So do what's good for you. Uh, there's this phrase that says, keeping up with the Joneses, right? And I think it sort of means is like you see your neighbor with something, so you have to one up your neighbor in order for him to see what you have, and then maybe he'll want it. Why would you why would you cut your neighbor's yard before you cut your own yard? Right? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to cut my own yard and I'm going to worry about me. And if I don't cut it, what does it really matter? Because I'm not trying to entertain, I'm not trying to impress somebody else. I'm just trying to get this right. And you should try too. If there's something in your life that shouldn't be there, make a change. Do what's difficult. Be uncomfortable. I want to thank you guys for listening to me today. View, like, and subscribe, man. If I get 50 likes, um, I can go hot, man. All right. You guys have the blessed rest of your day. Thanks for watching.